Live from Hersheypark. Wow, always wanted to come to this theme park for probably the last 10 or 15 years. If you're new to the channel, my name is Scott. I'm being joined by Matt, Andy and Andy's daughter Abbie today. Matt's currently having a security check on his bag. I don't know what order we're going to do the rides in. It's a new park for us all. We're very excited. There's 14 roller coasters, or 15 if you count two of the sides and one of the wooden coasters. B&M Hyper Coaster, the Skyrush, the Intamin, there's Woodies, there's an RMC. There's a bit of everything. Old gen Intamin launch coasters and lots of chocolate. So yeah, time to get stuck in and do these coasters. Cannot wait for this. If you do enjoy this vlog as you're watching, please hit the like button. There's a little thumbs up below. Please subscribe. Please let us know what you're thinking. Right, coaster time. Ride of the trip then, Matt. Laff track. On your advice, this. You gonna be any good?
It's not on my advice.
On your advice, this. First coaster of the trip is a Maurer spinning coaster. Are you ready?
Not a fan, but let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. So this is a spinning coaster in the dark. Everyone always recommends you do this one first at Hersheypark. So yeah, I can see why. The queue's very much a cattle pen. Obviously a low capacity coaster, so yeah, as much as we'd like to do Wildcat's Revenge first, get the small coasters out of the way with a low capacity, then deal with the good stuff later on. So it's Laff track first. I'm glad we followed the advice to do Laff track first. Already now the queue has built up significantly since we did it, and the park doesn't actually seem that busy, so I'm glad we've gone and done it straight away. It's a fun little coaster, 4-seater spinning coaster. Didn't spin loads, but it span enough. It was good fun, mostly in the dark, but you can see where you're going, and yeah, enjoyed that. So we're now going to move on to the Wild Mouse. We'll probably do more in-depth views in a little while, but we're trying to get as many coasters in with a lower capacity as we can before we move on to the bigger stuff, and that's when the bigger reviews will come and everyone else will get involved in this vlog. So good start though, straight on a coaster almost as soon as the park's opened. That was the Wild Mouse, mate.
A bit rough.
It's a bit raucous, so wasn't it, when we were getting in? It's like get in.
Moving station. I understand if we were trying to move a queue, but yeah, there's no one in the queue.
No, it was literally like just throwing us in the train. But Wildcat's Revenge next.
Absolutely.
Nice. Wildcat's Revenge is an absolutely incredible Rocky Mountain construction converted roller coaster. Formerly a GCI Woody, now an RMC. Just as usual, bonkers. Let's get Matt in. RMC fanboy. What do you think, mate?
RMC number 2.
Is it?
And it might be number 1. It's very close.
It's very good.
One at the front.
Yeah.
We'll find a battle ride later on.
Well,
so it is.
no queue. Like literally no queue. We nearly bought Fast Pass.
We did today, actually.
Yeah.
Right, we didn't, but I don't think we need it today, mate.
No. Should we get Andy in? for the first time today.
It's good.
Yeah.
Some good zero rolls in it. Some injector airtime's unbelievable on it.
Yeah.
They're really good RNCs. They've done a good job again.
Yeah.
That's 9 now.
Showing off now. Better move away from the lockers, aren't we? So, what did you think of Laff track and the Wild Mouse as well? I didn't get a chance to ask you.
Laff track wasn't bad. I liked the way that they'd themed inside. It wasn't totally dark.
Yeah.
You could see what was going, so that was a nice change for one of them. And the Wild Mouse, I actually thought was quite a good one.
You like that, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. You know, you weren't getting trimmed constantly on it. Went round, I actually enjoyed it, and I've been on a few this trip now.
Good stuff.
That was a good.
What's your coaster count now?
700.
It's 781?
Yeah, 781 now.
There we go. So Mark and Andy are in competition. So yeah, I never see them anymore. It's actually rare that I see one of them because they're usually just driving around the world competing with each other. So yeah, great start today. 3 coasters in not a lot of time really. So I think the next stop is now going to be Fahrenheit. Change of plan. Lightning Racer, which is actually 2 GCI wooden roller coasters, is now open. So there's Lightning and Thunder, and we're going to do both because it looks like it's walk on. And I think it's just open because earlier on they were saying it wasn't going to open today. So let's go. Starting on the Thunder side of Lightning Racer, and we're in the front row queue, and there's not many of us waiting. We've literally walked straight on it, and both sides are open. Andy and Abbie are doing the other side, so we're going to race them and hopefully beat them. So we've just taken 2 rides on Lightning Run, one side on Thunder and the other one was Lightning.
Yeah.
Which did you prefer?
I prefer Thunder.
Thunder. Is that the green one?
Yeah, the green
yeah,
one.
It was.
It was slightly more airtime.
Yeah.
You seemed to keep in line on the second shot. The first one was a bit out of sync.
Yeah.
But the green one, a little bit rattly at the start, but then
yeah,
it started flying, you got good airtime.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
I thought they were both really good layouts, but I thought the pacing was pretty bad.
Especially near the end, it started getting really draggy and starting to slow up right at the sort of just after midway point.
Yeah, it completely ran out of steam on both sides after halfway. But what the layout reminded me of was Renegade at Valley Fair, which is a wooden coaster that we were all raving about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pacing on that was just a little bit off. But I've got to give a shout out to the staff. 2 trains on both sides when it's walk on. Don't see that often. So they're definitely thinking about the guest experience.
Definitely.
Right, now it's time to do Fahrenheit, and I've still not looked on RCDB, so we'll do it, and then I'll talk about it.
Fahrenheit.
How was it?
Restraints.
Yeah.
Yeah, two big boys like ourselves, mate. It was tough.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Ride Ops.
Yes.
Brilliant. Had to give us a good push to get them very short seatbelts.
They could have quite easily, with how long it took to get us both on it, been like, off you go.
Yeah.
But no, they got us on it. Back row, excellent coaster. And now it's time to move round to Storm Runner and what's the Vekoma Boomerang? Is it Jolly Rancher or something like that?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so we're getting through these creds pretty quickly, but it is very hot, so we're having to make sure we're staying hydrated and not glowing on top. We'll quickly get Andy in. Quickly get Andy's thoughts as well. What do you think of Fahrenheit?
I thought it was a good coaster.
Yeah.
The restraints, I agree, are a bit tight.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm not exactly a big fella.
Nope.
And I could only just fasten
Yeah.
the belt on my own.
Yeah.
No, it was really good. Good bit of air time. Good bit of force and intensity on it.
Yeah.
A couple of wee rattles, but nothing bad. Good coaster.
I agree. It's a sleeper hit. It's one you don't hear about in this park, but it's actually brilliant. So don't miss it when you come here. So
Definitely well worth a ride.
Absolutely. So as always, Intamin, they are the best. Right. Time for more coasters. Quick change of plan. We are doing the Frontier Flyers because we walked past it and it was breezy. So we thought, you know what, we might cool down on this thing. Frontier Flyers were fun. Now it's time for the Jolly Rancher remix of the Vekoma Boomerang that had a retheme a couple of years ago. Looks very fresh and very green. Straight on to Jolly Rancher remix. We don't need to hear everyone else's opinion. We're all agreed that it was an excellent coaster and forceful, fun, smooth, and everybody enjoyed it. He's gonna walk in shot now, isn't he? What do you think, Andy?
Sort of medium one of the boomerangs. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, it was okay.
We're in the way. It was alright, wasn't it?
It was alright.
Yeah.
I've been on worse in the last few days.
Yeah. Well, we've been on worse altogether, so that's 78 Vekomas on my coaster count. I would like to hit 100. I'll probably be next year though, but I actually didn't think that was too bad. It was just extremely forceful going backwards.
Always rideable.
Yeah. Anyway, Storm Runner, Intamin launch coaster time, Intamin Heritage, so it's going to be good.
Now get ready, here we go. Now get ready, here we go.
So we're going to do a review on Storm Runner. Matt's not wanting to do a review on this one because he said it was that good. He's running around lapping it while we talk about it, isn't he?
That's it.
Actually, what he is doing is chickening out over there.
I went on it.
How was it, Andy?
That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
That is a really good launch coaster.
Yes.
Airtime's brilliant. Then the other inversions on it were a surprise.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. It was good.
I do love an Intamin coaster, as everyone knows, and it's old school Intamin, so you get the old hydraulic launch system with a cable pulling you along, brake pinch drop, you get hurtled up to full speed and then thrown over a top hat with loads of air time, then into an inversion with some good hang time, and then
like a barrel roll.
yeah, it's a really odd layout, but it's a really good one. And again, I'm questioning where were these in the UK? I know we had Rita and Stealth, but so many other parks could have got these when they were a thing. So yeah, I have to say I really like this park. And now it's time for what is going to be the best coaster, an Arrow Mine Train. Let's go. We're just taking our ride on Trailblazer, the Arrow Mine Train here. As far as Arrow Mine Trains go, it was quite smooth. Lots of square corners as usual. One train, actually the longest wait we've had for anything so far on a 15-minute queue line. Anyway, there's 3 S&S shot and drop towers. They're all on combo, they're all a different size, and they're all working. So I'm going to go and have a go on the biggest one of them all. Always good to get on a S&S shot and drop tower. Combo mode is always a bonus, and that was excellent. And what we've seen off the top of that is that this park has a log flume. We need it. We are cooking. Very quick food review. So cheeseburger, chicken tenders, and a big Pepsi. We're at the halfway point of our day here. We've still got 6 coasters to do and a log flume, but we need to have a discussion about this park, and going to bring Matt in because he's been the one going, didn't think it was going to be very good today.
I think we underestimated the amount of rides that are here.
Yeah, I mean we looked at the coasters and nothing else, didn't we? And we've overestimated everything else that's here in a good way.
And we've only, I think
underestimated.
We're only about halfway around, you know.
Underestimated, I should say. Not overestimated, underestimated. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. But what do you think?
Fantastic park. Yeah. Fantastic operations, nearly everything on multiple trains. Yeah. And it's quiet.
You can't argue with that. And we're here, 30 odd degrees sunshine. Can't go wrong. There's Andy hiding. Andy's been to 5 million parks in the last month, so he'll just be like, yeah, it's another day at the office, but no, really, what do you think?
No, it is a good park.
Yeah.
I've been to some excellent parks, some really bad parks in the last 10 days. But no, this is a good park. Yeah. Good atmosphere. It's not overly busy, it's not quiet, but it's really good atmosphere. Yeah. Ride ops all seem actually brilliant. You know, they're willing to help you, get you on the ride if you're a wee bit on the plumper side. Not me though.
Me.
You know, they're really helpful. Some of the places, oh, you're not in, you've got to go, but they're really helpful, and I think they went that little bit extra.
Yeah, they did.
To get some people on, so yeah, thumbs up to the park.
Absolutely, and it's worth noting at this point that this park will be on our America 2025 event. Still not on sale yet, it'll be on sale in a couple of weeks' time, probably early September, so keep an eye out for that one. There's going to be a lot of theme parks over 10 days, including this amazing place. I can't wait to come back already. We're not even finished yet, so should we go and check out this log flume?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool down.
Oh, I should mention actually, we've eaten chicken tenders, they were a bit rubbish. Burger, spot on. Catering for us fussy folk, or those who've got allergies, we're just having the cheese, the burger and the bread, so 10 out of 10, and it was hot, so yeah, excellent. It may not look like it, but I've honestly been on the log flume. I did not get a single drop of water on me, which is quite amusing really, but it was a fun log flume, worth doing, something different in the park, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Boats were a little bit strange, but really good drop on it, or 2 drops next to each other. It gets separated, you either go left or right, so yeah, spot on. Next up is going to be Great Bear then, which is a B&M invert. which opened in 1998. Now, from POVs that I've watched, it doesn't look like the best of B&M inverts, but I didn't think this was going to be as good a park as it is, so I'll save the judgments until we've been on it. As far as B&M inverts go, the Giant Bear or Great Bear is it's not so great, I've got to be honest. It's probably one of the weakest roller coasters here. Doesn't really do a lot. I mean, it's a bit of a foot tingler in places, but otherwise it just wasn't a great coaster. But to be fair, it's got some seriously good competition in this park, so can't really fault it on that front. Put it in some other parks, it'd probably be the best coaster there, but here it's a little bit weak. Next up is going to be Sooper Dooper Looper from Schwarzkopf. Let's see if it lives up to the name. Not sure it will do, but you never know. Was alright. Wouldn't really say it was super, but it's a roller coaster of its time, and back in its day it would have been a special coaster. So now it really is time for a special coaster. It's time to do the infamous Skyrush. It's got brand new seats for 2024, so let's go. No more waiting. Come on. Stop faffing, you lot. Come on. Feeling a little bit fatigued, so we maybe should have done Skyrush before we were feeling fatigued, but what I will say is it's an absolutely incredible roller coaster, by far the best roller coaster here. The ejector airtime is incredible, and there's no such thing as thigh crush. It doesn't crush your thighs, but it does if you're a bit, you know, if you're a bit on the bigger side, you get a bit of belly crush. But no thigh crush, just a great coaster. The upgrade to the new seats is clearly an upgrade, because I've seen loads of positive comments about it. I can't compare, I don't know what it was like before they changed it, but yeah, we need more of those. But I don't think they'll ever get built because they're a bit faffy getting people on. It takes ages to load the train, takes ages to unload the train, so that's why we've only done it the once. Even when it was walk on, it still took forever because we waited for the front. There was only about 6 people in front of us. It took forever. Anyway, great coaster. I don't see anything beating it here. However, it's Candymonium time now, so maybe that'll beat it. Do like a B&M hyper coaster. And that's what this one is. So the thing with Candymonium is that it's been running on 3 trains, but honestly it's been like Portaventura's 3 trains on Shambhala. They've not really been what I would describe as chucking the trains out. It's been a 3 train stack every time, but it seems to happen a lot over here with the B&M coasters, especially the hyper coasters. It's got seat belts as well as the clamshell, but you can actually have the clamshell a lot higher than what you can have it on Silver Star and Shambhala in Europe. So it's a kind of a swings and roundabouts situation. You've got the seatbelt, which restricts you a little bit, but you've got so much space under the lap bar. I mean, the lap bar wasn't even touching my leg, so it is an excellent coaster. Really enjoyed it. A lot of floater airtime, not a lot of ejector airtime, but there never is on the B&M Hyper coasters. Even so, it's an excellent coaster, probably one of the best here. Wouldn't say it's quite the best, but it isn't far off, probably second or third, maybe fourth, I don't know. I'll think about this before I do the wrap up. But yeah, an absolutely fantastic coaster, right at the front of the park, so don't do it first, leave it until towards the end, let the ride warm up, let everyone come to it first, and then come and do it when it's walk on. But yeah, excellent coaster. This park is incredible. You really have to come to it if you're ever thinking of doing an American road trip. Plan in Hersheypark because it is excellent. The mass exodus here at Hersheypark has begun as it started raining, and with that, all of the rides have closed, which is pretty standard out here. If you've ever been to Orlando, it's what they do. If you go to Cedar Point, it tends to be what they do. For once this summer, I'm actually quite glad of the rain because I've been absolutely roasting all day. But yeah, storm set in and we've not quite done all the coasters. We missed out on Comet, the Woody, which has got new trains, so hopefully this passes and we get on it later, but it's looking doubtful.
It's New York Light. Are you able to scan?
Yes. I have a thing on the phone.
Oh, you like the water?
Right. So I
What did you think of Comet, mate?
That's probably one of the best Woodies I've ever done, mate.
Yeah.
That was absolutely brilliant.
It was great. It's a proper classic wooden roller coaster. Staff are, hello! The staff are great, by the way. They've all been great. Yeah, Comet, what a coaster. It's got the new trains on. I'd seen a bit of criticism saying that they weren't as good as the old ones. I can't judge that. All I could do is judge it on today. And today it was excellent. I mean, the lap bar was one click, big loose seatbelt, brilliant, lots of air time, flew around the corners, proper classic wooden coaster, loved it. We're going again? Yeah, come on, let's go. So, that's it, Hersheypark over and done with. What did you think?
Brilliant park.
Yes.
I haven't got much to compare it to in America yet, because it's Thursday. But yeah, run really well.
Good start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, favourite ride?
Back roll Wildcat's Revenge.
There you go. Knew
Not
that was
good
coming.
for the big boys, but brilliant.
I think for next year's visit, I've got to lose some of this weight. I mean, really have to, because some of those restraints got on everything. Wow, it's been tight on some of them, like really tight. So anything else that you've liked about this park, mate?
Candymonium.
Yeah.
It surprised me. I've
Yeah.
only ever done one other B&M Hyper. But yeah, really good, really comfortable.
Last question, because I know you hate being on camera. Is this park better than you expected?
Definitely.
There we go. Nice one, mate.
A really good park.
Yeah.
Then I've got quite a bit to compare it to
Yeah.
in America, and it's a park you could visit multiple times, no problem at all. It's enjoyable, and also, well, for roller coaster enthusiasts, but plus families,
Yeah.
absolutely ideal. It's got something to cater for everybody. You know, it's an excellent park, well run, it's clean.
Favourite coaster? Best coaster, favourite coaster, same thing.
Best
really.
coaster, the Wildcat Revenge.
Yep.
It was it Storm
Runner.
Runner. We'd done a second shot on the back row and blew it away.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty good here.
Yeah.
You know, there's not much to complain about there. You know, you got your old ones that run as old ones, that's it.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, everything run well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wildcat's Revenge was just unbelievable. It's excellent.
Brilliant. Cheers, Andy. So that is all from us on your experience guide here at Hersheypark. I have to be honest, this park is probably 100% better than I expected. I knew it'd be good, but I didn't think it'd be this good. And it is a great way to start this trip. Best coaster, Skyrush. Everyone knows I don't put RMCs at the top. My thighs just can't deal with them. I mean, even if I lose weight, thighs won't change. I've had chemotherapy and I didn't lose weight on my thighs, so that's never changing. But oh yeah, just for reference, that was 9 years ago. Yeah, absolutely brilliant park. I really liked Comet, the Woody, Storm Runner, Fahrenheit. I just liked everything, even the Arrow Mine Train. It was all good. It's all good. Can't wait to come back, but I am doing the water park next time. But yeah, that's all from us today. Next up is Kennywood, proper classic American amusement park. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It's a little thumbs up below. Please subscribe, please comment. Many thanks for watching. See you next time.